Hey guys, what's going on? Mohammed. Welcome to today's videos. By the title, you can tell, Bangin, Lesbians. I personally didn't do it. I have two crazy cousins. Their name is Richard and Jose, Mexico. So I'm gonna get into that in a little bit. But before I do any of that, sorry for the lack of videos. Last week, my equipment didn't work, so I couldn't, record videos. And this week, I'm sick. And I'm probably not going to school tomorrow, so I thought I'd just make this video, rack up on videos, have one, try at least maybe do 3 videos this week, throughout the week, not just on weekends. But so let's get into this story. So about the end of 2011, I went to Las Vegas with my 2 cousins. One's 22 and the other's one is 21. Now they're cousins as well. And cousins, they're very close. They live next to each other. I'm their cousin. They're on my mom's side. And so we went to Vegas. My parents, were going somewhere with other family. I didn't want to go. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go with my cousins. And that was alright with my parents. So then we went, we had a grand old time. Then the first night, they want to go to the bar. And now Vegas, the security there isn't good. Even in like the top high clubs, I mean, it's not really good. So like a 2-year-old can get in there, no problem. So my Richard and Jose were at the bar. Now Jose, light drinker, doesn't really drink that much, but Richard just downs them like, I'm trying to think of a metaphor here. He is like the Lindsay Lohan of alcohol. He just does not stop. Or Miley Cyrus of alcohol. Just does not stop. He can't stop. And he won't stop. And so he's drinking, then he gets like drunk, alright? And like when you see him drunk, he plays it off so well, you don't even think he's drunk. So we were like, it was like maybe, let's say 10 p.m. at that time. So we're like, alright, you guys hungry? You wanna go get some dinner? And then we were like, alright. So then we go to this fancy restaurant and all. They've never, at least Jose has. Richard isn't. He's like a street kind of guy. So he goes, he's sitting there. And then he orders like some southern thing. He's like, can I have a hamburger? And then the guy is like, to be honest, he does sound like a little pussy. He was like, I'll get you whatever you want. And then we were like, alright, whatever. I was just like playing along. It doesn't matter. A lot of faggots are in Vegas. So we were like, alright, whatever. I'll have like a crumpet lamb or whatever. It was just something on the menu, I said, and so did Jose. But Richard wanted like a weird ghetto burger. And the guy said, he's like, sorry, I don't know what that is, and we don't serve that here. And then Richard is drunk, and he plays drunk so well. He's talking to him like in this exact tone. He's like, I'll have a burger. And the guy's like, sorry, we don't serve that here. He's like, you don't serve a hamburger? He's like, would you like a steak? And then he's like, hamburger. So he gets up, just puts, and be like the Stratosphere Hotel, if any of you guys know, that's like one of the tallest buildings in the U.S. He pushes him along that, and he's like, get me a fucking burger. And so then the guy, crap you not, starts crying. Excuse me there. He starts crying. And so we got kicked out. And after that, Richard has a few friends there, so we went to one of their houses. They had like a party of some sort of house party, and house party in Vegas is different from any other parties that you guys might know of. And so there's like, it's like a rave almost. There's like lights everywhere. It's like there's no like normal lights, like light bulbs, literally just like LED, green, pink, everything. Like it's being in the mind of a drunk person himself. And so I'm just like sitting on my phone, texting or doing whatever. And then Jose picks up this chick, and that place was filled with lesbians. And so he gets this chick, and I don't know how. Maybe she was drunk. I don't even know. Maybe like Richard looks like a girl to her or something. So they go in the room, and I didn't know any of that. And so Jose is talking, doing his thing, and eventually he gets a girl too. And then I'm just like sitting there. I'm like, I can't do any of this. People obviously know I'm not like 20 or early 30s, so I'm like, I'm just gonna go to my room, just chill out, work, do paper, whatever. So I go up there, and I open the door, and immediately I just smell this stench. Like, it's like the 1940s, Hitler was back, like, he used these jeans to harvest like the nuclear gas. And so I'm like, oh my god. So I'm about to go near the bed, the nightstand, call room service. I'm like, alright, I'm about to, the room is pretty big. It's a suite. And for you guys who don't know what a suite is, pretty much like in an apartment, pretty much. Like in a hotel. So I'm like going to the, air freshener first in the bathroom. Then I'm gonna call, get us another room or whatever. And so I go in there. Richard and this look gigantic. It is like the iceberg that sunk the Titanic itself. And it was this lesbian, and it just stanked so hard. I saw colors I have never seen before in my entire life. I was so damn scared. And so I'm just looking at them, and like he's still doing his thing, and he doesn't notice me, but the chick does. And somehow she sits up, and you see, I crap you not, she has like at least, and I'm not even exaggerating at this point, at least 17 rolls. Like big, gigantic ones, not like little, gigantic ones. And I look at Richard, and he looks at me like, she's like, yeah, she's fine, isn't she? And I threw up on the spot. I threw up. I got another room separate to myself, and that was the end of that. But anyways, you guys enjoyed this little quick video. Sorry, I'm working on a little thing, the NBA 2K14 Let's Play. I'll have that on my second channel. Link in the description below. As always, guys, been your boy Mohan. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. Also in the description, Instagram, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys on the second channel. Also, I'm gonna be posting vlogs on there as well. I'll see you guys later.